Walker, the 13, Rusty Henson, the 77 car, the 34 of Kurt Quidham, the RT66 of Jeremy Lucas, the 00 of Chris Wilhite, and the 21 of Kenneth Quidham. Bobby Hunter in that car, 77. As let's call off a quick consolation prize here for a Dr. Pepper cap, 424628. 424628. And another Dr. Pepper cap, 276474. 276474 for another Dr. Pepper cap. Again, all those prizes can be claimed at the 50/50 ticket booth down at the north end of the grandstands. As we keep making parade laps, we're going to keep giving stuff away here. Free dinner at Jack and Mary's Eastside Cafe, 692-712. 692-712. 692-712. Free dinner Jack and Mary's Eastside Cafe. Then another free dinner Jack and Mary's Eastside Cafe, 395-952. 395-952. Give them a wave this time. The Pure Stock 8 feature will go green flag racing for the final time in 2013, racing for $1,000 to win. Again, wave these drivers off as they roll into turn number 1. When we get around to turn number 4, all eyes will be on the 1X of Robert Mulhauser and the X4 of Mark Martin. Robert Mulhauser, the X4 Mark Martin, flagman Joe Kelly, looking him over, green flag in the air, the Pure Stocks have fired off. Mark Martin to the high line in turns 1 and 2, will lead him off of turn 2, down the back straightaway, crossing it up, out of shape. Robert Mulhauser gets underneath. Martin again out of shape in that X4 car, a little bit loose through turn number 4. He'll fall to a more distant second. We'll see if Mike Collins and the 2 can do anything with him. As the 1X of Mulhauser blowing a little bit of smoke now, they will continue to lead down the back straightaway. Dylan Cantwell started 4th, go outside. He's up to 4th now, taking a look to the outside of the 2 of Mike Collins. Can't get the run this time. The 1X of Robert Mulhauser, your leader. The X4 Mark Martin running that 7th spot was challenged by the 2 of Collins. Collins had trouble getting through turn number 2. Fell back to 4th as Cantwell up to 3rd. Now Chris Jenkins trying to work up to 4th. Off of turn number 4, the 1X of Robert Mulhauser still your leader. With the X4 of Mark Martin still working the high line through turn number 2, trying to gather the momentum. Gets a good run off of turn number 2. Evens it up with Mulhauser into turn number 3. Mulhauser stands on it though to retake the lead out of turn number 4. Lap traffic, the 38C of Roger Starling looks like he's well off the pace as we got big trouble in turn number 4, the 17 Dale Shelton. And I believe that's the 24B of Brady Walsh, as that'll bring out the caution flag here for your Pure Stocks. So 3 laps completed out of 15. Let's go back to the consolation prizes. For a round of golf at Pryor Creek Golf Course, 692-992. Round of golf at Pryor Creek Golf Course, 692-992. We're going to give away 2 more rounds of golf. The first one going to 395-994. 395-994. Round of golf at Pryor Creek Golf Course. And the final round of golf going to go to 395-612. 395-612. And the last consolation prize, courtesy of Spirit Eye Studio, an 8x10 photo, 692-941. 692-941. Again, all prizes can be claimed by the ticket gate down there at the 50/50 ticket booth at the north end of the grandstands. 3 laps are completed out of 15. Your top 5 right now, the 1X of Robert Mulhauser, the X4 of Mark Martin running in second, the 19 of Dylan Cantwell up to third now, with the 12 of Chris Jenkins in fourth, and the 2 of Mike Collins rounding out the top 5 again here. With 3 laps completed, still a lot of racing left. 12 more to go for tonight's 1,000 to win Pure Stock Sooner Showdown. Walsh headed to the hot pit area. You can see the crews getting ready to go to work on that 24B car again. He and the 17 and Dale Sheldon involved over there in turn number 4 to bring out the caution flag on the Pure Stocks. With 3 laps completed, 12 more to go. They double up down the back straightaway. The X4 of Mark Martin chooses the outside line. That'll send the 19 of Dylan Cantwell down to the inside with your leader, the 1X of Robert Mulhauser, out on point. Furled up green flag gets displayed to the field. Looks like the 24B of Brady Walsh may be rolling out of the hot pit area to rejoin the field, as the 1X of Robert Mulhauser again sets on point. Will look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Caution lights are out. Again, 3 laps completed, 12 more to go. $1,000 to the winner. Robert Mulhauser won the preliminary last night. He'll try to hang on for 12 more laps. Flagman Joe Kelly likes what he sees. Green flag running will not get away. The 1X of Mulhauser working the inside line. Mark on the good run to the outside, trying to hold on to 19 of Cantwell. Cantwell in that 3rd place position. As we got side-by-side racing throughout the pack, the T13 of Tyler Chambers trying to work his way through the field. He dominated the heat race here earlier tonight. Keep an eye on that T13. Again, of Tyler Chambers as the X4 of Mark Martin with a big run off the turn number 2. Crosses it up just a bit. He's even with the leader, Mulhauser, in the 1X into turns 3 and 4. Martin on the high line out of turn number 4. Won't be able to gather the momentum. The 1X of Mulhauser again with a slight advantage in the line. As the X4 of Martin again working that high line out of turn number 2. Completes the pass down the back straightaway. Mulhauser battles back on the inside. Out of turn number 4, side by side for the lead. The 1X of Mulhauser in second now is the X4 of Martin with a bumper advantage at the line. Dylan Cantwell, the young gun, keep an eye on him, working there in third. He gets a good run down the inside of the track. Nowhere to go with it just yet. Keep an eye on Mike Collins, also behind him in that 4th place spot. Tyler Chambers, Chris Jenkins, Ken Ewing. Again, 3 close battles here throughout the pack. As the X4 of Mark Martin on top, the 1X of Robert Mulhauser on the bottom. Still battle for the lead and coming into lap traffic. They'll split the lap car into turn number 3. And it's going to stack things up a bit. Everybody able to get by so far. The 1X of Mulhauser will retake the lead at the line as those 2 side by side. Again, racing for the lead with the 19 of Cantwell in that 3rd place spot. Here comes Mark Martin, the X4, back to the high line to get back around the 1X of Mulhauser. Mulhauser with a good drive on that inside line, though, as another lap car ahead, the 13 of Rusty Henson. Those 2 have battled side by side all race long, and then 1X of Mulhauser down on the inside. Martin, they split the lap car down the back straightaway, still side by side into turns 3 and 4. This time Mulhauser pulls ahead. He may try to go up and cut up the line off of the X4 of Martin won't do it, but he'll pull him on the bottom as we see a caution flag waving car around over in turn number 2. Looks to be the 38 of Eric Owen. With 11 laps completed again. Restarted at lap 3, just about all of those 8 laps. The 1X of Robert Mulhauser and the X4 of Mark Martin were racing side by side. 9 look for the green flag. Turn number 4, green flag in the air. Into turn 22, Mulhauser will lead on the inside as the 19 Campbell works the middle groove off of turn number 2. They'll try to take the lead down the back straightaway. 3 wide for the lead into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 now, Cantwell in the middle groove to the outside of the 1X of Mulhauser. Mulhauser, Cantwell even on the line with Mark Martin faded back to third now. Cantwell up on the high line out of turn number 2. The young gun takes the lead down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Cantwell, your leader with the 1X of Mulhauser on the inside line. Again, your 2 close hitters now running second and third. Cantwell started from 4th row outside, now leading this A feature as the 1X of Mulhauser are trying. X4 of Mark Martin starting to get a good run now in that second place spot. Takes a look to the outside of Cantwell. Door shuts. Cantwell has to check the just a bit. It opens the door for the 1X of Robert Mulhauser to get back in the mix. They're side by side at the line. Cantwell with a slight advantage in the 19. Out of turn number 2, Cantwell with a good run up on the high line. Mulhauser still sticking to the inside line. Off of turn number 4, Martin going to try to make it a 3-car battle, a 2-lap shootout. Here we go. 2 more circuits around as the young gun and Dylan Cantwell on the high line. Mark Martin trying to make the middle work. Mulhauser on the bottom. Cantwell starting to pull away now into turn number 3. The race might be for second as the 1X of Mulhauser works the inside line. Coming up the banking just a bit. Mark Martin stays to his outside. We have 1 lap to go in the Pure Stock AMA. Race for second heats up. Mark Martin with a big run into turns 3 and 4. Maybe a 3-car battle contact for that second place spot. Dylan Cantwell takes a check as Mark Martin spinning around. The 1X of Mulhauser will finish at second. I believe the 5-0 of Ken Huey crossed for that 3rd place spot with the 12 of Chris Jenkins in 4th. So the 5-0 of Ken Huey finishes 3rd. Second goes to the 1X of Robert Mulhauser, but give it up for the young gun from Salina, Dylan Cantwell, the winner of tonight's Pure Stock A Main. How about a nice round of applause for all our Pure Stock drivers here tonight? And again, the Sooner Showdown ends the season for these Pure Stocks again with Dylan Cantwell in 19, tonight's A feature winner.